Okay. Shout out, shout out, shout out. First of all, I'm gonna check if we're rolling on the live stream. Testing, testing, one, two, testing. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. So we're rolling on the live stream. As I can see the title, all women adapt to their environment and the men they associate. Wait, I'm gonna fix something quick. Okay, all women adapt to their environment and the men they associate. You know, which was gonna happen on the stream. I'm gonna show a few clip that all women adapt to their environment and men they associate with. You know, and I'm gonna show a few clips to bring my point across. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it short. First of all, I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen. So I got a few clips on deck. You know, that's my observation. Since I woke up about the nature of a woman, of all women, eventually. So I'm gonna try to bring my point across to the best of my ability. Right? I'm gonna try to bring my point across to the best of my ability, and Lord willing, or Most High willing, this stream will be edifying for those who are searching for answers, man and woman, eventually. So I will check the live stream again. I'm gonna let the beat roll a little bit. Then we go jump into it. Quick content. Um, let's check it. I just want to know if I'm live and if the stream is rolling the right way. Because I still can see it. So um, I'm gonna try to look for it quick. So I found it. So we're rolling. First of all, you got the environment, right? And I got a few videos on deck, and this is the first one, you know, to prove and show that all women adapt to their environment. So I'm gonna play this clip, to show how women behave in some countries or outside westernized societies, right? Where rules are set to keep women in check, which is needed eventually. But I'm gonna play this clip. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Or even executed if they dared to defy their law.
I'm gonna put the beat on pause. So let's go into it, man.
On this episode of 101 East, we meet the desperate women who are risking their lives to speak out against their abusers.
Abuses.
It's a country that has been through 30 years of war. Millions of people in Afghanistan.
First thing you notice, right? First thing you notice, the women are covered up, right? The women are covered up from head to toe, because the environment, right, forces these women to cover up from head to toe. That's the first thing you need to notice, right?
Have been devastated by the conflict, particularly women. Under the Taliban, they were virtual prisoners, flogged or even executed if they dared to defy their laws. March
So this is another environment. And don't think that adultery ain't going on and all kind of wickedness, you know, behind closed doors. A lot of stuff is still happening, just like in the westernized society. But the limit is low, you know, because there are rules and regulations set, right, to keep these women in order, you know. So it starts with the covering up.
has improved since the fall of this brutal regime, but many still live in fear. A report by Global Rights estimates that around 90% of women here
Y'all see all these women to cover up? Some could be men, because I've 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 seen a few joke where men in Europe try to walk around like this, acting like they're a woman, but it's an actual man. You know, try to walk around, you know, like this, but that's another topic.
experience violence or are forced into marriage. Most suffer behind a veil of silence, never speaking about their torment. I've traveled to Afghanistan to meet a few women who have agreed.
So this is a. I ain't gonna play all of it because I try to avoid copyright strikes. Let's jump to the next one, right? This is westernized society. TikTok, thoughts, complication, right? So these are places where women got liberty, freedom to do whatever they like. They got social media, they got their freedom, they can show their bodies, right? They got liberty to do wickedness, right? So check this out, man. You know, so you notice on social media, right? This is just an example to show you like westernized women, you know, adapt to their environment. And this is another proof, right, that in the westernized society, right, or in most countries, most women will be damaged because it starts with this social media. Social media is a very good weapon, right, to destroy women and men eventually. But social media is a great weapon. It's a great weapon, you know, where you can actually see that a lot of women will destroy themselves through social media, dating sites, right? And I'm gonna say this, man. If you got a girl, right, and she's on social media showing her body off, right? Bet she's for the streets. I bet she's for the streets, right? Because I won't deal with a woman, which is showing her body off on social media. You know, those women are for the streets, and most women will be for the streets. Most women will be for the streets, right? Which I got another example that women adapt to their environment. M- All women adapt to their environment. As you can see, this is the westernized society over sexualized. And going back to this, right? These women are so-called being suppressed, right? Which you got a lot of men who abuse their women, you know, without no cause, which that's the wrong thing to do. I don't advise no man, right, to abuse woman for no cause. If she's going off, cut her off because you're gonna waste your time try to correct her, right? But
Full of women who are terrified of their families. Many are hiding from husbands who have physically or sexually abused them. Others have fled their parents. A few are as young
so you see how these women adapt to the environment. These women adapt to their environment. That's the point. Going back to this, right? This is the westernized society where women got liberty. And most women will behave like this. Because in the westernized society, through social media, most women their examples are Cardi B, Mega Thee Stallion, all these thoughts, right? So most women will be thoughts in the westernized society. That's why I don't understand why men try to marry women in westernized society. You're gonna have a lot of problems because the westernized society gives women a lot of freedom, right?
as 17, while some have children. All of them are here because they fear for their lives. The women here are cautious, but slowly over lunch, they open up.
I was looking at the sky. First, quit asking.
You see what these females are doing in the westernized society? That's why don't be falling in love, man. Falling rulership. If you fall in rulership, a woman won't be a problem. Most men try to fall in love, all emotional with a woman. She's she's gonna be doing this behind your back while you're in love. you know, going back to this.
I'd have someone to share my pain and my secrets with. I'd have children. And when I first saw my husband, I thought he was the right man for me. I wanted to be with him. Once we got married, I thought I'd have someone to share my pain and my secrets with. I'd have children and live a happy life.
But less than a month after her wedding, Mariam's dreams began to unravel. Without warning, her husband started flying into fits of rage.
During my last pregnancy, he lifted me up and threw me to the ground.
But but the story got two sides. A story got two sides, man. You do got men who abuse their woman, but a story got two sides. So this is the woman her side. So a story got two sides. So that's all I gotta say.
I became very sick. All our cushions on the floor were wet with my blood.
Over the years, she says there have been countless attacks. Her husband has been diagnosed with a mental illness, and during his most volatile episodes,
Go a little bit further.
To her husband. With no income, he says accord
See how this woman is cover up? Because the environment forces her to cover up. If she was in this society, right? If she was in this society where she actually had the liberty to do this, right? Chances would be that she would be a thought. Because most women in westernized society are thoughts, right? Even if they don't want to be thoughts, they become thoughts because the environment forces them to be thoughts. Your a wife could be a thought. Your girlfriend could be a thought. But it's on you to find it out. You know, it's on you to find that shit out, man. And I got another one. Women adapt to their environment. Again, if you ask a man, right, is dealing with a woman which is living in the mountains like this, you're gonna have less problems, man. That's how easy this shit is, man. You're gonna have less problems. But if you come to this,
What's poppin'?
if you come to the westernized society, you're gonna have a lot of problems dealing with these creatures, right? I'm gonna show another clip. This guy is marrying four women at the same time.
I told myself, this is the day that I was waiting for.
Which there's righteousness. There's righteousness, you know, because in the modern day society, the westernized society, most men cheat and they lie to their woman because it's in a man nature to deal with multiple wives, not only for sex but to build up a community and a kingdom. So for all you men trying to deal with multiple wives, if you're doing it just for sex, you're doing it. You are actually in the wrong spirit. You are doing it in the wrong spirit.
And this day that I was waiting for, it has already come today, and I'm very happy about it. Just if I were to tell you the truth, I think it was 2006 while I was trying to prepare this day.
In the westernized society, you you won't have a lot of women being in line like this right? Marrying one guy, which if you got wealth and power, they don't care. But when you don't got status and power, they will convince you to be with them alone and they will go behind your back and do wicked stuff, sleeping around, you know. Because if you convince a woman that, or you believe that a man's supposed to be with one wife, right? Which ain't nothing wrong with it, but you gotta know how to speak about it. Because women adapt to words also. So you gotta keep your words in order. And you got these creatures convincing men to be with them alone, you know, which is confusing, man. Very confusing. You got thoughts want to be girlfriends in the westernized society. Thoughts automatically think they can have the status of a wife. That's some bullshit. That's some pure bullshit, man. And the reason why these women act like this, because of their environment, right? And men they deal with. Because most men are just lustful. So women got the liberty to be online being thoughts.
She got hips, I got a grip for a lot of ass, don't need to have more.
But think about this. Beauty is fame, man. You think if this woman would be in her 60s, 70s, she would be doing like this? She would be humbled down, straight to the ground, man. Because beauty is fame and the body is dying while you're living.
I know it's sweet.
So don't worship a woman in her body. The body is dying off while you're living. The body is getting old while you're living. So westernized women are very stupid, man. They actually put a lot of value on their body, but a lot of all women got a vagina, real woman, right? All women got ass and tits in different forms. So you actually need to be looking at the girl, her behavior, man. That's exactly what you need to be looking at. And these women think that this is actually the way you need to be behaving, man. This is the westernized society. This is the because I'm jumping back and forth, right? To show you that women adapt to their environment. So you think that this woman would be on her phone shaking her booty while she's in the mountain in peace? No, man. She got a whole cooking gear, man. A whole cooking gear. Most women in the westernized society got a whole cooking gear of makeup and bullshit, man. And her phone is always next to her. You know, the the generation of now, most women don't like to cook. It says young girl living in the mountains for many years, lives of lives a very life, a fairy life without asking the world. That's right, man. That's why if you actually got a wife in the westernized society, chances will be that the relationship will end because the environment. But if you're in the mountains, living with your woman with no distractions, no bullshit, bro, you're gonna have a lot of peace because she's gonna have a peace of mind, right? Because the environment will actually humble the woman her behavior, as well as you as a man being around, being a leader. She's in the mountains cooking fresh herbs, man. In the mountains cooking fresh herbs, while most women in the westernized society would rather be online doing this. And that's why when I see an old lady, right, I always look at them with spiritual eyes, like, now you old, now you old, so automatically life will humble you down. That's why I call this channel the Life Pill. That's why I call this channel the Life Pill, because eventually life humbles everyone down. It doesn't matter who you are, life will always humble you down, man. So, bro, that's that's the westernized society, man. Most I'm gonna say this, right? In the westernized society, most women, the only thing they have to offer is their body, right? And eventually, if you're a dumbass individual, you will be caught up. You will be caught up. You will be caught up, man. Most women in the westernized society, they didn't learn how to be a wife. They didn't learn how to cook and clean. They didn't learn how to respect their man. They learn how to be destructive automatically. So when you come across a woman in a westernized society, you automatically gotta know that she will be destructive. That's why you got men falling in love with women who didn't learn how to be a woman. How you gonna fall in love with a woman who didn't learn how to be a woman? What you need to be doing as a man is falling in leadership, because now you need to lead the woman if she wants to be led. Because most women don't want to be led; they want to be stuck in their own mindset while thinking that you have to fall in love with him and do all kind of shit. No, man, you got to use your brain. Going back to this,
Is unlikely to grant her custody of her son.
از خواهر
women adapt to their environment. See how this woman is covered up? The environment forces her to cover up and to behave herself. If not, she's gonna get fucked up. She's gonna get fucked up, man. She's gonna get fucked up very bad. I tried to find another clip which I had. This one. This is the westernized society, man. And if you're a man, right, and you're worshiping the woman body online, outside, doesn't matter where you are in a low state spiritually. You know, you are in a lower state spiritually, because eventually, when you are lusting after a woman, right, the only thing that would be happening is you busting nuts, and your semen issue testosterone. So the more nuts you bust, the weaker you will get. You know. So this is the westernized society, man. But you got women within the westernized society who are trying their best, right? But eventually the environment still got effect on their behavior. They're fighting against it, but bro, woman can use her vagina to deceive you. You are in a lower state automatically, man. Because wise men don't put vagina on a pedestal, right? A wise man will be attracted to vagina, but vagina won't keep you in bondage like most weak men, which goes back to this clip. Nice society, man. Going back to this one, I'm gonna play this one. So this is another one where, in some societies, woman, man and woman get checked who commit adultery, which in the westernized society, adultery is a normal thing. In the westernized society, when a woman got a boyfriend or a husband, it's normal for her to go around and sleep around with other men with no repercussions, with no uh, 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 punishment behind it, right? And she can actually blame you why she's going around fucking other men. That's in the westernized society. So a woman in a westernized society can blame you why she's a thot. But if you go back to this society, these women are forced to be in order because why? She's gonna get checked by the society. The men in the society, right? They don't let their woman go buck wild, right? And men in this society where the women are covered up, they don't go around sleeping around with other men's wife. But in the westernized society, most men live out of fucking around with other men's wife. They love that shit. That's why in the westernized societies, you will always have problems in relationships because the men are confused and the women are confused. That's why the relationships in the westernized society, most of the time, it doesn't work. And even if it works, the man is under subjection under the woman. The man is the bitch, and the woman runs the relationship, right? But in this society, men run the relationship. So these women are forced to be in order. Like I'm showing the difference. Now you got this woman living in the mountains, right? She got no material stuff, you know, all around her, all these distractions, all the social media, all the material things, you know, which, like I said, goes back to the title. Women adapt to their environment, and men they associate with. And what I mean with the men they associate with, if you're a weak man, a woman will actually treat you as a weak man. If you're a stupid man, you will be treated like a stupid man. If you're a lustful man, you will be treated like a lustful man. So it's the way you are. That's exactly how the woman will treat you, and the way you treat yourself. That's exactly how the woman will treat you. So women adapt to their environment. That's how easy it is, man. These guys try to make it all complicated, talking about these women are hoes. Bro, women adapt to their environment. The reason why most guys say that these women are hoes, complaining, because the woman in your environment adapt to their environment. The 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 environment teaches westernized women to be thoughts. So most of these westernized women will be thoughts. So when you got this understanding, it's gonna spare you a lot of problems with westernized women. You know, if you want, if you want a healthy relationship, you, the first thing you need to be doing is working on yourself, right? Have boundaries, have principles. And if you come across a woman and she's claiming that she can actually roll with you, you got to put your boundaries. When she break your boundaries, you got to let her go because she's for the streets. But you got guys, right? When they meet a woman, they falling in love. And even if she goes around and sleep around with other men, these niggas can let her go. These niggas more worried what's gonna happen with her when she leave, right? That's exactly how most men think. How you gonna care about a woman, right, who don't care about you? How you gonna care about a woman who don't care about you, man? Most men are very, very stupid on a low vibration thing, you know. Uh, so
Club Godzilla, I ain't tricking, I'm just sticking bitches down, head down, pop it, pop it, pop it.
so you see how these thoughts, right, are on social media being thoughts, right? Which if it goes back to this environment, right? These women can be on social media shaking their ass, showing their bodies, being on dating site, talking to 20, 30 men by the at the same time, going on dates by dates by dates by dates. No, man, that's the environment. In this environment, a woman can do that shit. A woman can do that shit.
Advice, but it often comes as a revelation to women here.
And you got a lot of Arab women, right, who actually flee to westernized society to be thoughts because they know once they're in a westernized society, they got liberty to do whatever they like. So a lot of women flee out of these countries to go into westernized societies like Europe, America, South America, you know, countries where women got liberty to be whoever they want to be. So don't be complaining about thoughts, because thoughts gonna be thoughts because of the environment. You know, you got women on the job, you got women going to the gym, you got women going to parties, you got women going to all kind of environments where in those environments adultery is gonna happen, right? Because there is no punishment. There's no punishment. Like in some countries, women get jailed if they're on social media shaking their booty, man. Not bro, not even shaking their booty. Try to show their body parts, man. These women get jailed, like 2 or 3 years jail, man. But in Europe or maybe in South America or maybe in the states, women get paid for being on social media for shaking their ass, man. Like this new app, TikTok.
Take him to the crib, then I push him on the sofa. Have his breath smelling like pussy and mimosa. We ain't finished, tell him beat it up. And if the pussy stop breathing, give it skip it up.
So y'all see that I ain't capping, man. If you're in a westernized society, most girls are gonna be a problem. The main thing which you need to be doing as a man, if you come across a female and you notice that she's a thot, You gotta treat her as a thought and let her go for the streets. Because eventually she's gonna be for the streets, right? And she will get old, right? And the thought behavior will actually die off, right? Because life will humble everyone, especially women. And social media, man, social media is like, bro, is most women their best friend, man. Social media, the phone, the phone and social media, bro, dating apps, dating websites, those are women their best friends, man, because you got weak, a lot of weak, simp-minded men on social media, right? Being a bunch of lustful animals, man. Which automatically a woman will think that she's a top model, because even fat women think that she's a top model. Because why? She got a lot of men in her inbox talking a lot of bullshit. So if woman in West, if fat woman, fat obese woman in westernized society can think she's a model, bro, y'all need to wake up, man. Y'all need to wake up. Women, and most women, not all, you got a few which are trying their best to do the right thing, which is a small number. Don't get it confused. It's a small number, a very small number. But the large majority of women in westernized society, it doesn't matter how she looks, man. Because men get deceived by a woman, her outward appearance. Like she's beautiful and she got a fat ass. Bro, she got a behavior. So she got a fat ass. So what? So she got big tits. So what? So she got a nice face. So what? You gotta wake up and deal with her behavior every morning and go to sleep. So it, bro, y'all need to look past a woman, her body, man. You know, y'all need to look past a woman, her body, because a woman shits, a woman piss, right? If she don't shower, she gonna stink. So don't be worshiping a woman, her body. It's flesh. It's just flesh, man. And everybody knows that flesh will actually die off. All flesh die off. So if you're worshiping a woman, her body, you're actually on a low vibration. You're on a very low vibration. And women control men who are lustful. If you're a lustful man, a woman will automatically control you, man. If you're weak, a woman will automatically control you. If you don't got principles, standards, laws, a woman will automatically take control of you, right? If you're thinking with your love muscle, a woman will automatically control you, man. You know, as a man, the main thing what you need to be doing is building up your spirit, man. Being physically, spiritually, mentally stable. Because if you're not mentally and physically and spiritually stable, a woman will automatically conquer you, control you, break you up, and go to the next dude, man. There, because if a woman if a woman conquer you, there's no need for you, man. She's gonna go to the next dude because she already conquered you. So there is no more need for you, man. And that's why most men get dumped, and his wife or his girlfriend move to the next dude. And if that dude is also weak, and a damn beta simp, she's gonna use you, abuse you, and go to the next dude. So women adapt to their environment and men they associate with. And most men are weak, lustful minded men. So that's why you see a lot of women are running buck wild on social media, being a bunch of thoughts. You see all these women shaking their ass, they got no wifey skills, man. No wifey skills, man. No wifey skills. The only thing they think about is you pleasing them and being a damn slave. You know, shaking booty is like an easy thing. Going back to this environment, the women are covered up. They can't shake their booty on the internet because they will be checked. They will be checked,
Most are
man.
unaware of the laws that help protect them.
These women are forced to cover up on 40 degrees weather, man. 40 degrees weather, these women are forced to
But
cover up.
today, these laws and the shelters are under threat from powerful people who want to abolish them.
So you see these females? These females adapt to their environment, you know, automatically. Because they're gonna get checked. But going back to this environment, these women don't get checked. They got freedom, liberty to be thoughts. So they will be taught. So guys are making it difficult, man. So you see that woman shake her booty. You actually think that these women would be shaking their booty? They will get checked. Going back to this woman, she's in the mountains, right? Making her herbs and shit. She adapts to her environment. So that's how easy it is, man. And that's why if you come across a woman, right, and you got a lot of problems and shit, bro, let her go, man. She's for the system. She's already programmed to be destructive, man. And that's like I always say, the best wake up call for a woman is when she's in her 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That's a done deal, man. Bro, I never seen an old lady showing off her body, being all proud and shit, man. No, she's humble. Because life will always humble you down, man. It doesn't matter how you look as a woman or man. Life will always humble you down, man. So all these women shaking their booty and shit, eventually they will get old and die off, man. And a new woman will get born and do the same shit. So people people are dying off and coming back, and the people which are getting born are just doing the same shit. Young girls which are growing up right now are gonna do the same shit a lot of women are doing right now in their 30s, their 20s, their 40s. So there is no new thing, man. There is no new thing. So you see how this woman is in the mountains with her herbs and shit. She's making her healthy food, bro. In westernized societies, a woman will rather go to a McDonald's drive-through, right? And you have to pay for it, or you actually got to take it to an expensive date, right? Which check this shit out, man. That's why I'm just gonna say this for the you the world. Like my goal is actually to live in nature. I don't know which state I'm gonna be in or who's gonna be around me, but that's my end goal. Because eventually, that's the best place to be. And if you have a woman living in the mountains, you're gonna have less problems. You're gonna have less problems, man. So you think this girl got time to like put makeup on and go out and suck dick. No, man, she's in the mountains, taking care of herself, being in peace, which goes back to this. In some societies, right? In some societies, not a lot of societies, but it's still being practiced. In some societies, when a woman commits adultery, she can be put to death, right? So, which will put a lot of women in fear not to go around to being taxed, right? I don't know what's gonna do with them, but it says wife punished by husband. Actually, I think she committed adultery, which in the westernized societies, right? Woman automatically, when they're growing up, right, it's a normal thing for a woman to lust and flirt with other men. Westernized society, bro, I've seen this shit, man. I've been li- I've been living in Europe for over 15 years. And that's why I'm making this video and I can actually talk about it because I know this shit. Women in westernized society, man. I don't know why these men are marrying these women or being all in love and shit, bro. These guys don't understand this shit, man. They committed adultery, you know. But in the westernized society, a woman can have a husband at home and for years be fucking with dudes behind the scenes, man, without no punishment. And even if the man or husband find this shit out, there's nothing you can do about it. Because if you touch the woman or you kill the bitch, you're gonna go to jail, man. And there is nothing worthy to go to jail for just vagina, right? Don't go to jail for vagina, man. If the laws are set for the woman to get punished, okay, let her be punished and let the man be punished. But if the laws protect the woman, let her go and be attacked and find you a reasonable woman, right, which is willing to please you and actually follow your rules. Because if a woman don't want to follow your rule, you gotta let the bitch go, man. Because you're gonna have a lot of problems, and she's gonna drain out your whole spirit, if not your bank account, and go to the next dude and do the same stuff all over again. Ashikazi is like a small village, so people can check each other, right? It's just a small village. Which I've seen another one, man, where a man actually beat his woman with a stick like this, man. I don't know if she died, but bro, that shit was epic, man. Like the bitch committed adultery and the guy came home, right? It's like I think it's one of these African countries. I don't know which country, but the woman got beat to the bone, man. Like, bro, shit crazy. I think she would never do that shit again, man. The way she got beat, bro. I was feeling sorry for the woman, but I was like, bro, that's exactly what need to be happening, right? When women want to step out of line. Because like I always say, women are not faithful by choice, but by force. And guys don't believe that shit. Women are not faithful by choice, but by force, especially in this society. Think these you think these hoes want to be faithful? Even if she got, that's why all you niggas, and when I say niggas, it goes for all nationalities, white man, black man, Chinese man, all you niggas, right? If your girl is on social media doing this shit, you deserve what's coming, man. You automatically deserve what's coming.
Boner alert.
That's why a thought is easy to spot. A thought is easy to spot. I don't know how men can see this shit, man.
Hey guys, so I got asked to do a zipper tutorial, so I just want to go ahead and do it really fast for you. So
And bro, the only thing all this woman is doing is showing off their body. I don't, bro. That's the same thing. All these they're just showing off their body, man. That's why the only thing most women got to offer is their body. That's the only thing most women have to offer because they know men lust after their bodies, so that's the only thing they have to offer. That's why most women don't like to cook, clean, being respectable. So you're showing off your body, but do you got respect for a man? These women got no respect for no man. Bro,
know how you just zip down, and then you zip up, and then zip down, and then
see,
zip up.
that's the only thing they got to offer is the body, man. That's why if you put vagina on a pedestal, you're always gonna catch problems with these modern day females.
Just like that. So I hope that helped.
Shit, this shit is crazy, man. Why, like, which which there are a few women who are making videos how they cleaning up, cooking, taking care of the kids and shit. But large majority of women on social media are about showing off their body, getting a lot of likes and compliments on the internet to get to actually feel validated, right? Bullshit, man. And I'm gonna say this. I don't, bro. For the past since I woke up, right? Since I woke up out of this delusion, this deep sleep, bro, I never ever liked no picture of no woman on social media. I'm gonna repeat, I don't be liking no damn picture of no goddamn woman on the internet, man. Fuck all those creatures, man. She always shaking her booty. Stay with her for 3 months or maybe 6 months. Then you gonna see if her body is worth it. Which most men stick around until they get dumped by the woman, right? And if you're a man in a relationship waiting for a woman to dump you, you are on a low vibration. And the reason why all these women are doing this, because men will be watching this shit. You know, men will be watching this shit. They will be getting a lot of likes. Men will be sliding into the DM, making a lot of low life statements. You got guys typing like "I will eat your booty" or "I will." Bro, I've seen a lot of comments, man. Like guys be typing a lot of nasty shit to these women, which goes back why these women are behaving the way they're behaving, man. That's why I say I always hold men accountable. If most men would be like fuck these hoes, these women would be on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or dating sites because you got thousands of dating sites or dating apps, which a woman can like fuck like 5 dudes in one day if she likes, because of a dating app or site or social media website. The internet is a blessing and a curse, man. I'm gonna repeat: the internet is a blessing and a curse. That's why if you're a man, you need to be walking circumspect. You need to be walking wisely because the days are very evil, man. Especially a lot of female nowadays are very demonic, possessed, and they don't even know it. That's why you need to you need to protect your spirit at all costs against an evil woman or a thot or a slut because she don't care about you. That's why I don't know how a man can fall in love or give his whole spirit to a thot. So you deserve what you got because you give your spirit to a thot. That's how easy it is, man. This shit ain't complicated. See these females, they get checked.
هم نفقه هم شریعت و هم قانون ما بر زن داده که یا از جمله حق و حقوقش هستی به این نیست که مثلا اسلام گفته باشه که شما وقت کارسی کردین اگه شوهر هر قسمه که بود تو کتش زندگی کن ایده نگفته که اگه تو را مثلا نتو
Yeah, man. Let's see if I got another one. I think that's gonna be it, man. I think I make my point. You know, I think I made my point. I think I make my point. You know, bro. You see actually what this woman is doing, right? These are survival skills, man. These are survival skills. How many women in the westernized society got surviving skills, man? These women don't even know how to goddamn cook, man. How they gonna have surviving skills? That's why me, for years, right? I learned how to cook and clean, right? So I don't be looking for no woman to cook or clean for me, man. Because that's the last thing I'ma ask a woman to do if I can do it myself. You know, because most young girls nowadays, bro, bro, y'all know. So you think you're gonna be having a lot of problems with this woman? She's gonna be a woman, but the problems would be less than a westernized thought. See, like these women are showing off their body, dancing, showing off their ass, their boobs, while this woman is in the mountains cooking a meal, being in peace, showing off her cooking skills, her surviving skills, right? And they actually shown the house. It's just a simple, it's just a simple house. Check this house out, man. This is like, bro. That's why, bro. The it's like a blessing to understand life, man. If you understand life, it gives you a lot of peace in your spirit, man. If you understand life, it gives you a lot of peace in your spirit, man. This woman got her channel, right? I'm gonna check her channel out. The last video was a year ago. I don't know why, but all her videos, man. Let's see. All her videos are. I don't see her body, man. I only see cooking, cleaning, and surviving, and gardening skills. Uh, Everything a woman need to be doing. You know, she's bro. This shit is crazy, man. That's why most men don't know the things to look in for. Like most men don't know what to look for in a woman. The only thing they look for is love, man, bro. Don't look for love in a woman, man. You dumbass. How you gonna look for a woman? How you gonna look for love if a woman, if she's the one searching for love and attention? A woman can love you, man. A woman can respect you, but a woman can love a man, man. They convince like most women, they convince themselves that they are able to love a man. But they know these women don't know what love is. Ask a woman what's love. She don't know that shit. She's just gonna repeat something she heard somewhere. But most women don't know what love is, man. Most women don't even know what love is. So I don't know, or I don't understand why men are looking for love in a woman. Oh, bro, a woman don't even know how to love herself. How she's gonna love you, man? How the fuck she's gonna fall in love with you, man? She can respect you, follow your example, right? But a woman is not able to love a man, right? Because that's how it is. Because woman nature was made to receive love. That's why you got women searching for love and shit. Shit is crazy, man. So this, man. This woman is in the garden. She's in the garden, man. Covered up, no tits, no ass, no makeup. She's just in the garden, fresh and clean, picking up her vegetables. You know, like bro, this shit is easy. Now she's gonna cook something again. Which woman in the westernized society, bro? I never seen a girl I met doing this shit, man. Like I never seen this shit, man. I never ever. I've seen a lot of girls in the westernized society, and I never see the the best thing I know westernized girls are good at is competing, man. Competing, challenging you, disrespecting, right? Because the environment taught them to be the way they are, man. Going back to this, don't ask why you got a lot of problems with your girlfriend or your wife. Because of the environment. The environment, man. See, all these girls will be fucked and they go play games, fuck the guys they like, go to the next dude, fuck the next dude, and fuck until they get old and die off. Because life will always learn you a motherfucking lesson. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, your body will get old and you will die off, man. That's why I don't be wasting times with no hoe. If a woman is a hoe, and it doesn't matter if I got kids with her or not, she has to go because she's a hoe. She see this shit? Going back to this. Bro, I love comparing this shit, man. Bro, this shit is easy, man. This is easy work. This is easy work, man. Let's play this one out. I don't know what she's doing here. I've been watching videos of this girl. I never seen her shake her booty, man. Or show her tits. Or do something sexual on the camera. Let's see what let's check what she's gonna do now. I'd rather watch this all day than be watching these goddamn stink ass hosts, man. And they think it's just fun, man. This is for little boys. That's why you got the alpha kings and you got the goddamn little boys, man. Because you don't got men no more. You got alpha kings and goddamn little boys, man. Check this shit out, man. Got her stink booty all up in the camera, man. And most of these women, their asses stink, man, bro. I don't know why these women be showing their asses. If their diet is fucked up, their ass stink, their body odor stink. These women don't even take care of themselves the right way. These women don't even know how to take care of their vagina, man. Most westernized women don't even know how to take care of their vagina. Right? Where I come from, when a woman gets pregnant and she gets her child, she doesn't get sex for like 6 months max. And in the whole 6 months, she's gonna be steaming her vagina with a lot of herbs. She's gonna drink a lot of herbs. But in the westernized society, I've seen women who got out of the hospital after she gave birth, never took a steaming shower on her vagina, never drink a herb, straight up. Like she never had a child, man, with skinny jeans and shit, pussy all loose, blood. And most women in westernized society, within a month, they back on the bed having sex, man. Within a month. Sometimes 2 weeks. I've came across people who within 2 weeks they having sex, man. Because the woman is afraid that the guy is gonna have sex with another woman, which goes back to confusion. That's why where I come from, men deal with multiple women. Because it's all about family, right? So when the woman gets pregnant, she got time to heal and take care of herself before she goes back to having sex with the guy, because the guy got another wife. But that's why the westernized society is very confusing. Very confusing. Very, very confusing, man. That's why most relationships in westernized society don't last. And even if it lasts, the woman has control over it. Check this shit out, man. Bro, this shit is. This is the only thing they got to offer. Because most men worship the woman, her body. That's why all you niggas deserve what you're getting. All of you, man. Stop complaining about these females, man. Start being a man. Bro, this is a WAP remix. These are the examples of the westernized society. Thoughts. That's why most women will be thoughts, because their examples are thoughts. This is the first thought. This is I think Black China. I don't know these thoughts, the name. This is another thought example. Let's see. This is another thought example. Most girls in the westernized society, especially where I'm from, the Netherlands, most young girls look up to Cardi B. So there goes your environment, that they will be thoughts eventually. It will be normal for them to go around and sucking dick, playing games, because they learn it from their leaders, and their leader is Cardi B. Let's check out another thought. Let's see. Which goes back to this environment. In this environment, bro, these videos clips don't be on the TV and shit. The men don't allow that shit, man. The men don't allow that shit. Only in westernized society, this shit is happening like this. This is another thought. These are another two thoughts, which are examples for the young girls growing up. Let's check out another thought. I don't want to play it for copyright strike.
And test me, even if the name was Pop Quiz. I love it when you eat it. I love it when you eat it.
So it's all about shaking booty and being a hoe, man. So that's why you got a lot of problems with your girlfriend, man. And that's why she don't got respect for you because you're stupid. Most men are fucking stupid because they don't even know what's going on. So your woman will actually play you out, man. And if a woman know you stupid, she gonna play you. She gonna play you hard. You gonna get fucked by the goddamn door, man. It's another thought, Beyonce. Another example for this young woman in the westernized society. Because, like I said, wait,
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet
okay.
ass pussy.
See, so over sexualized song. Yeah, most women listen to this shit, so you know what's gonna happen in their subconscious mind. So if you're a man, a young man, a grown ass man, fall in leadership and don't fall in love, man. Falling in love is falling in leadership for a man. A man need to be following in because if you're gonna fall in love with if you're gonna fall in love with creatures listening to this, you're gonna have a lot of problems and you're gonna get your goddamn feelings hurt. Another thought, Beyonce. So these are the examples of these westernized society. Beyonce, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and a few others. Cardi B, Black China. You got a few others, man. All bad examples. Another one, these hoes. I don't know their name, but it's a whole family. These are another hoes, another thoughts, examples. Most bro, these women got millions of views, which most of them are women. So these are the that's why if you go on TikTok, right? Oh, I click it away, but
I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my this two name.
shit, bro, shit crazy. So you see how these women are depressed and shit? Cause they being checked, man. They gotta the only thing you see is the eyes, man. Cause the man don't run with that shit. That's why westernized societies relationship will always be jacked up, man. Check out this woman that's trying to only show her eyes, man. You think this woman would be on the internet shaking her ass or be on a goddamn dating site talking to multiple guys and shit, going on dates day in, day out? Bro, that shit doesn't roll, man. Only in westernized societies. This is an example of the body, man. This bitch will get old and she won't be doing this shit because she's gonna be in a wheelchair or in a foster home, right? Eating pissing in a bag, right? Waiting to die and shit. So don't worship a woman in her body, man. If you're looking for a wife, you gotta look past the body. Don't get an obese, sickly woman, because all men need a healthy woman, but you gotta look past the body, I'd rather be with a woman with a flat ass, with flat tits, and she got a golden behavior. You know, eventually she's not obese and got cancer and shit, all sickly and shit. I won't be with a sick woman. If she got sick while I'm with her, that's something else. But I won't be taking no goddamn sickly woman upon me, man. I got some shit to do, man. But don't worship the body. That's the point. Because the body is a weapon which is self-destructive, right? Because while you're living, you're getting old daily. Your organs, your body is dying off daily because it's trying to go back to his natural state, which is dust, the earth. Your body, once you get born, your body is going back to the earth daily while you're living, man. So why you going to worship a body? Don't worship your own body. You got men on Instagram constantly showing off their body. That's a weak mindset. If you're doing it for business, that's something else because all men need to be getting their money. But if you're just showing off your body because like these women are showing off their body on Instagram and OnlyFans, you're in the wrong spirit, man. This is a certified thought, man. A certified thought.
راجع کنین اونجا در محکمه میشه که اصلاح شود محکمه باز
I think that's gonna be it, man. I think I made my point. I'm gonna read the title again. All women adapt to their environment and men they associate with, man. I'm gonna repeat, and y'all need to remember this. All women adapt to their environment. The environment the woman is, she's gonna adapt to that shit. That's why adultery is heavy in westernized society. Very heavy, man. People are good, bro. On the job, everywhere adultery is happening because people are lusting after each other. Lust all over the place. You got guys sneaking around trying to fuck your girl because she got a fat booty, or trying to fuck your girl because just to do it, man. And all these rap songs, they promote this shit. I fucked your girl, I fucked your bitch. If your man ain't doing it right, let me do it right. That's all adultery. And you think these women be listening to that shit? Or you think in their environment they be listening to that shit? No, they listen to other music. Whole other music. Praying, being under subjection, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the children, respecting your husband, right? Because that's what it's all about.
It's simple advice, but it often comes as a revelation to women here. Most are unaware of the laws that help protect them.
It's funny how these women are like, like they're depressed and shit. Let's see. I'll try to look for a part, but it's the last part.
I feel like I have no one, no mother, no sister, no brother. Here they.
And the reason why a lot of these Arab women, are acting the way they're acting, because they're actually seeing the westernized society that a lot of women got freedom. And I've seen a lot of documentaries where women flee out of the Middle East to go to America or maybe Europe, trying to be free, man. And I'm gonna say this: I've seen Arab women, right, with hijab, came out of the Middle East. After 6 months, they take the hijab up, and now they start, or they keep the hijab up, but they having skinny jeans on and shit, sweatpants and shit, with a like a head covering with a sweatpants. Those women are thoughts, man. An Arab woman with a sweatpants and a head wrap or a head covering. I'm gonna say she's a thought, but it doesn't make sense, man. If you're gonna be covering up, just cover up. If you're gonna be showing your booty, just show your booty. Just make a choice. But don't try to act holy, but you're trying to show off your body. Because like I always say, the most important thing women have to offer is her body. That's why you see most women, they show off their body. They be showing off their pussy and shit, their tits. Because that's the only thing they got to offer. And if that's the only thing a woman have to offer, I'd rather be alone and beat my meat, man. Straight up. I'm going to repeat. If that's the only thing a woman have to offer, I'd rather be alone and beat my motherfucking meat to the bone. I don't care, man. I'm going to waste my time with no thought.
Think if a woman is free, she's doing something wrong. They will attack her. In Afghanistan, they don't let life the way they want.
For now, Nehal's life is in limbo. She says she wants to leave Afghanistan and start again.
She want to leave Afghanistan. Bro. Ay, boy.
Michael used to ride motorcycles. Dick bigger than a tower. I ain't talking about Eiffels. Real country ass nigga, let me play with his rifle. Pussy put his ass to sleep. Now we calling me Nyquil.
So like I said, these are the examples in the westernized society. So you're going to have a lot of problems. So don't fall in love, fall in leadership. If you notice a woman is a thought, she got thought traits, let the bitch go and be alone. You know, but you got guys sacrificing their whole goddamn life to be with a thought. So you deserve what you got. So let's see. I'm gonna play this a little bit. Fuck these goddamn hoes, man. I'm gonna look for another videos because these hoes don't care, man. Let's see. Bro, you got a lot of TikTok compilations, man, about these hoes, man. Shit. I'm gonna post a few on my channel. I'm gonna just re-upload a few on my channel about these TikTok compilations. You see? You got these, bro. Just like I said, man. Now I came across the WAP music where these thoughts be like going wild on it. Macaroni in a pot, that's so wet, huh? Now from the top, make it drop. Bro, I just said this shit, man. Like these are the example of these creatures, man. And y'all want to wonder why you got a lot of problems, bro. This shit is, bro. This is crazy. I get a bucket and a mop, that's some wet, I'm talking wop, that's some wet. Shit, bro, I just said it, bro. I just said it. Now you got TikTok thought compilations where these thoughts be going wild on the WAP music. Bro, this is crazy, man. That's what my mindset right now, bro. I'm on a whole nother level, man. A female got no goddamn effect on me, man. I'm gonna be straight up. No female on this earth got effect on my spirit, because I know where my spirit belong, man. Bro, check this shit out. I'm talking goes back to this shit. Check what this woman is doing, man. Bro. That's why, hey, most I will, I can leave this westernized society and go live like this, man, in the like away from all the bullshit, man, and be in peace and get old and die off, man. Straight up. Then you got, bro, hey, like I'm thinking, like I'm watching this shit and thinking a lot of stuff like, bro, what the fuck? Once you know what a real woman is, you're gonna look at life different, man. In a pot, that's so wet, huh? Now from the top, make it drop, that's so wet, now get a bucket in a mop, that's so. Even men be acting like Check this dude out, man. That's why, like I say, most men retards, man. Bro, I won't be around no woman shaking her booty, talking about wop wop, bro. I'm a curse your ass out and get out of the room, man. Cause I don't roll with this shit, man. A woman need to be behaving herself, being feminine and shit. You gotta do it around these women going along and to just be along. That's why most women don't respect you, man. Cause all you men let shit go, man. Like all of you deserve what you're getting, man. If your heart being broken right now, bro, you deserve that shit. Just shut up.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's a wet macaron. Now from the top, make it drop.
Bro, the goddamn music is satanic, man. I don't even want to listen to the music.
That's a wet. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's a wet macaroni in a pot. That's a wet. Huh? Now
As you can see, right, I'm jumping back and forth to this video to show you women adapt to their environment, man. If you want to have less problems, go into the mountains, find your woman, and stay there with her, man. Because if you bring her back to the States or Europe, within 6 months, she's gonna adapt to the westernized environment, and she's gonna be like a goddamn westernized woman. Shit crazy, man. Shit is crazy, man.
the top, make it drop. Now get up.
Oh, bro, shit is crazy, man. But yo, I can go on and on and on and show the difference between the environments, but I think I made my point. I think I made my point, man. Women adapt to their environment and the men they associate with. If you're a beta simp mangina, a woman will treat you like a beta male simp-gina. If you're a lustful man, you will be treated like a lustful man. If you're an alpha king, knowing yourself, a woman is gonna have no choice but to respect you or move the fuck on, man. Straight up. But with that, man, this is the Life Pill channel. Super like the content if you like it. Leave a comment behind, and notice, man, women adapt to the environment, and that's how easy it is, man. All these guys, all these dating coaches complaining about these creatures, the environment will actually make these women behave the way they behave. Most young girls growing up right now, most of them will be thoughts if they're in a westernized society. Straight up. So I'm gonna say shout out, peace and blessings.